Hey everybody, welcome to the Via de Vida art class. I'm your instructor, Cami Casey, and today we're going to be finishing our sunrise sunset project. So the supplies that you'll need are your watercolor paintings from last week. You're going to need a pencil, an eraser, and your black marker. So let's get started. So now we have our watercolor background, and what I want you guys to start with is a black marker. So we're going to take our black marker, and here we go, I have my black marker, and over here, this is our sun. So see where the black starts over here and then it starts over here? We're going to connect the two. Just like that, and then along the rest of this black we're going to finish with a black line. So we're just going to do a black line all the way across, and now I'm just going to get my thicker black marker for this part. We're actually going to color in all of this bottom part with black. So I know that we're going to be using a lot of black this art project time. So if your marker starts to run out, you can do one of two things. You could get another black marker. Actually, there's a couple things you could do. You could get some black crayons and black colored pencils and color in this bottom part with that, because we do want it to be solid black. You could pause this video and get your watercolors out, and you could use your black watercolor and go back over this portion with your black watercolors. There's a whole bunch of different things. For the purpose of this video, mine's going to be a little bit lighter than I would like it to be, just because I don't want to waste your guys' time of you watching me fill this all in black. But see, once you do this, what it looks like is that this is the ground, and then this is the sun just peeking up. So we're just watching the sun rise. Okay, so here's our black bottom, and I'm just going to finish it, or I'm just going to leave it just like that for right now. Now, since this is the sunrise and it's in the savanna, we're going to do like a savanna style tree. So you're going to start over on the left side of your paper, and you're just going to draw a tree up high. Now you're going to just keep bringing the branches out and to the side. So it's going to be a tree that kind of leans over. We really want it to lean over to one side. I will put a branch over here, but a lot of the branches, I want them to be coming out over here. And wherever you put your branches is perfect. I'm sure it's going to look great. No one tree looks the same, or no two trees look the same. Okay, now down here we want our stump to be a little bit thicker. So I'm going to go over a little bit and just kind of pull my marker up next to it, and then I'm going to fill it in right here. So this is our tree stump, and then those are our branches. And then on each of the branches, we're going to do like a puffy cloud that's also slanted. So look at this. I'm going to make a puffy cloud, and see, I didn't do it more in a circle. I did it more like a long oval rectangle shape. And then you just fill it in. And you're going to do this on the edge of each of the branches that you have. Okay? So see, I'm just doing these. I'm just making like little half circles, building them up on each other and then filling it in. Now if this is too hard for you, you could also just do like kind of a squiggly line like this, and then when you color it in, just color outside of the lines a little bit, and it gives you that texture that we want. Let's see, I think I want this one actually to be a little bit bigger. So this is going to be representing the part of the tree that has all of the leaves on it. Okay, I gotta finish over here. And if you think, as you're doing this, you think, maybe I want another branch like right around here, put it in. I'm sure it looks great. Okay, so I'm just filling in each of these little bunches of leaves. Look at this one's probably gonna go off the paper, but that looks fun. It makes it look more realistic if it goes off the paper. Oops, I forgot a little part on this one. Okay, so let's see. I want to fill this in. I'm actually pretty happy with my tree, okay? So this is our tree. Now what we're going to do... No, I want one more. One more right there. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the shadow of an animal. And the animal that we're going to do is a giraffe. So you can, I would recommend to use your pencil for this, but for the point of like you guys being able to see what I'm doing, I'm going to use my black marker. But you can definitely use a pencil, so in case you make any mistakes, you erase, and then go back over with your black marker. So the first thing you're going to start with, and remember I'm using my marker so you can see, is a little circle for the giraffe head. Now remember, giraffes are really tall. Well, where they live in like the savannah, they have super tall trees. So see, look at this giraffe head. It's just barely touching the trees. So we have a little circle. Then we're going to do a bigger circle to the side. So this is going to be the giraffe's body. Coming off of this little circle, we're going to do kind of like a mini circle coming off of it. And then we need his long, skinny neck. See, I made a long, skinny neck. Now, we also need his ears. Look at, I have the little ears on the top, okay? And then the legs. So off of this big circle, we're going to go down to make one leg. And now this leg, it's going to come off to the front and kind of curve around and go behind because he's kind of reaching. He's trying to make himself really tall so he can get some of those leaves. Okay? And now we have to do his back leg. So another back leg, it's kind of straightish. And then his other back leg is kind of coming at an angle. See, because he's leaning forward, he's got to get those leaves. And we want to make sure that it touches the bottom ground. All of his feet touch the bottom ground because he can't be floating. He's standing on the ground. There we go. And then, oh my goodness, I almost forgot. His little horns at the top of his head. So you're just going to do 2 lines with little dots or balls at the top of the lines. And then we have his tail, which is just off the back of his circle. It's just a little line. And then almost like a little oval with a point. And now all you have to do is fill in what we drew. So I'm filling in his head, his ears, his neck, his body. There we go. Take your time, remember. Oops. His legs. And there is our giraffe in the sunrise. See, the sun is rising and there's our little giraffe getting ready to eat some breakfast. So this completes our sunrise and now we're going to work on our sunset. So let's get ready for that. Okay, so as you can see, I have already blacked out the bottom portion. You're going to do exactly the same thing as we did on our last one. And I didn't want you guys to be watching me do that because I think you can do it all by yourself. So try your best to just black that out and follow the instruction of you just do the line right across and then fill it all in. If you don't remember how to do that, you can rewind the video. And then you're going to draw a tree just like the last tree we drew. So this one I have leaning over to the other side. If that's too much of a challenge, just do it exactly like we did on the last one, okay? So I have my bottom all blacked out and then I have my tree drawn. And now we're going to add an animal to this sunset and it's going to be a rhino. So what you're going to do, we're going to do a rather, well, medium-sized oval next to our tree. Your rhino can actually go on either side of your tree. I'm just choosing it to do on this side since the other one we had the giraffe on the other side. So you have your rhino here. Now off of the left side of the rhino, we're going to do a smaller oval that kind of is going down. This is going to be our rhino head. And then we're going to do a horn at the tip of it, kind of a big horn, and then a little horn right next to it. Okay, now rhinos, they kind of have bumpy backs, so attaching the little rhino head, the little circle to the big circle, we're just going to do a curve over it. And then on the back of our rhino, we're going to do another curve coming down, and this is going to turn into our rhino's back leg. See, and I'm just going to add a little line next to that for our rhino's back leg. And then right behind our rhino's back leg is his other leg, because he has 2 legs in the back and 2 legs in the front. Okay, then in the front we need to do his 2 front legs. So I have 1 leg here, and I'm just doing a line going down and then another line next to it, and then another set of, or another 2 lines for his other front leg. So let's do this, his other front leg. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Oh, we can't forget his little ears. So rhinos have little ears, so see, I just added the little ears right there. Oops, they got kind of big. That's okay, he has big ears today. And then on the very back of the rhino, we're going to do a line. And then just like the giraffe tail, it's a circle with a little point at the end. And that is truly all the shadow of the rhino. And now I'm going to fill everything in. So see, I'm just filling it all in with my black. And this is going to give us our rhino shadow. And look at, he's looking at the sun as it's setting, and he's saying, oh my goodness, I'm tired. And that's our little, that is all we have for our sunset. Wasn't that such a simple project, but how pretty, you guys. I just love it. Okay, so that concludes our sunrise sunset project. I hope you guys enjoyed doing it as much as I did. Don't forget to take pictures of your project and upload them onto the Via DeVita Facebook website, because I love seeing your guys' art projects. It just totally makes my day. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next week. See ya!